Wow. Okay, the next one, we're going to switch it up a bit now. We're going to singing, and it has been, I think, doing great, and it's been most amazing. The sound comes out of this room in so many ways. Tonight, they're showing it different ways. We're going to, the next person we're having up, I met him last week. He seems like a really great guy. Looks like one of 1,000 former students that I teach. I don't know if that's good, bad, or whatever. It is what it is, but he's going to show us a different interpretation of what his talent is. And it's going to be through the spoken word. So we're going to continue the same great support that the J. Watkins has already shown. So put your hands together for Miguel.
Thank you. Well, yeah. Wow. Every time I do this spoken word, I never get nervous, but right now I'm nervous.
All right. Oh, we set the mic off.
Mic check. All right, mic check, mic check.
My fault. I'm going to take that.
You want it done here?
It's gone. Don't get ready.
Can I use the other mic?
Yeah.
Let me use the other mic. No, the other mic won't work.
All right, this spoken word is called hope, and it's about my higher power.
Woo! Give it away!
Yeah.
Can you take the echo off, please? Mic check, mic check. All right, now we're doing it.
You're great.
As life progresses, there are many tragic events and afflictions that can occur that make many people feel less blessed and more stressed, like in my life. But the difference is, with all this stress, I gave it all to Him with all my mess, because that's what this life came to be. Things you cannot see. I plead the highest while the mightiest had to set me free. But I'm going to give Him thanks and ask questions last, and I let my mind be troubled by my haunted past. I want to run to Him when He begin to dash away, because I know through this past He would begin to throw my trash away. But how can it be that I stand here and not be moved by you? After all the things in this life that I've been through, it's been a few since I've written down some verses. I guess the confidence in my lines worse than me as a person still cursing people's lives is not something that's in me. There's a point where I look at my life with self-pity, asking myself, really? What was I thinking? I'm out of the ocean, but I still feel that I'm sinking. How can it be? And why? Why do I find myself praying for a fight that 2,000 years ago was already won, so I can still run with the crowd? Or run with the one that made this earth with a loud thunder? Yes, I do wonder and sound His voice, and it may sound funny, but it starts off with a choice that I made because it's my passion. So best believe that I'm going to be blasting off whether you like it or not, and keep on spitting till the words of freedom hits the spot. The blood that shed from His wounds was like beef staining the dirty floor with a mop, and forgiveness was the aftermath. And it's mystical how critical it is that we need to bring people to the narrow path, but yet we clap with the hands and take a nap with the fans. But I said it before, sleep should not be a part of the plan, so please understand that my life is like a miracle. And in this world of music and creativity, it may sound lyrical, but my life was on a road to destruction, a corruption turned into a disruption, where Jesus Christ started His never-ending construction. And yes, indeed, in greed I want to feed on His presence, His essence and His holy perfume, to be immune to Him, to be the perfection, the reflection of His face, to be the sound of His voice. I'll roam the walls out of this place, a true embrace of grace, because this right here, homie, is a race. So we need to run in the sense of doing His will. Run into glory begins to fill my heart and begins to spill on life, so salvation occurs and restoration erupts, and the lost will be saved as well as the corrupt. But since birth, I felt like I never existed, alive, which was from the enemy. So I enlisted to the army of Him, whose hand listened carefully. Jesus Christ died for our wrongdoings, and therefore we ruined the plans He has for His children. And the enemy with a friendly persona, the dirty aroma, tricked thee as he tricked me. But in the battles that was won 2,000 years ago, there was an end to the trickery, Calvary. But now the enemy begins to flee like a scared puppy, and I mean dash away, but it's only through faith that we know that our price is paid and we are not enslaved. So I pray and plead, if you take the choice to accept Him, doesn't matter how many times in this crazy life we fail Him, you and me are free. And when your problems keep piling up and you feel like you can't breathe and it's wrapping around your throat like a rope, put your trust in JC, because he's the one that gave me hope.
You are awesome.
What?